Welcome to the Lake Area Business Beat, the official podcast of the Lake Area Regional Business Chamber of Commerce. Today, I'm your host, Carrie Griffin, bringing you the latest buzz from the heart of our region where innovation meets opportunity and community drives success. Each episode will spotlight local leaders, rising entrepreneurs, and game-changing initiatives that are shaping the economic future of the Lake Area. Whether you're a seasoned business owner, a startup dreamer, or just love keeping up with what's happening in your backyard, this podcast is for you. Let's dive in, connect, and grow together.
Have you ever walked into an event and immediately thought, wow, this is beautiful? From the details to the atmosphere to the way everything just feels, those unforgettable moments don't just come together by chance. Behind every stunning celebration is a creative mind who knows how to turn vision into an experience people will never forget. Welcome to the Business Beat, the podcast of the Lake Area Regional Business Chamber of Commerce, where we highlight local businesses and entrepreneurs making an impact in our community. And today, we're joined by Jasmine Henry, owner of All About the Parties, to talk about her journey as an entrepreneur and how she brings celebrations to life with intention, creativity, and style. Jasmine, welcome to the Business Beat.
Happy to be here.
We are so happy to have you. So I just want to dive right in. Jasmine, tell me, this is such a cool business idea, and I bet you have a lot of fun doing what you do. Tell me, what was your motivation to get started?
My kids.
Really?
When I started, I have two older children.
Mhm.
So when I started all over, I wanted to do like birthday parties for them. So I started off like doing little small parties for them. The first time I did like a bigger event was at home. It was for their dad, and I did like the whole house. I decorated the whole house, the garage. I draped it off. It was like days of work. I told myself, I was like, oh, I don't like this. This is too much work. But I did enjoy being able to create every little detail of it.
Uh,
So I told myself I wasn't going to do it again, but then I kept doing it because we kept having family events, and they'd be like, Jasmine, you could do this, you could do that. And then it just snowballed into full on setups for like people paying me.
wow. And so you still enjoy doing what you do today.
I love it.
Yeah. And it's probably a gift that you have too. Other people just noticed that gift and was like, oh my God, you're so good at this. And then it just grew into what we see now. So I just want to know, when you're planning an event, how do you take the client's vision, sometimes something that's just like an idea in their head, and you turn it into a full experience that's just like wowing people or show stopping? How does that work?
When I get an initial call from a client or from anybody that wants an event, my brain just start going. Like they'll say, "Oh, I like this theme or these colors," and my brain will just start going like, "Oh, we could do this, we could do this, we could do this." But once they put their deposit down, wheels really start turning. I always ask my clients from at the beginning for inspo, photos, and videos. I don't like to per se copy somebody else's work, but like it's called inspiration. Get inspiration from it and put my own twist on it. And most of my clients, they trust me. They don't even call me through the whole process because they know that I have all the ideas. That's what they
Mhm.
hired me for. And they know once they, walk in, I did my best. I put all my all into this. So sometimes I do get clients who are more opinionated, and I do take that into consideration because it is their investment at the end of the day. So I do, do what they say, or I give advice, about, well, maybe we should go with this color because it'll blend better, or this type of fabric for this reason. And I'll give them an explanation as to why. So
Cool. So do you find, like, as you're going through the process and you're making your decisions on what fabric to choose and this and that, are you taking the client along with you during that, like getting their opinion, or are you just kind of doing everything for them and presenting them with a final showing of what you did? How does that work?
I do everything without usually little to no input from them.
Okay. Okay.
Everything. The prop planning,
Uh-huh.
I'll ask them, okay, give me these pictures, and I won't tell them what I'm gonna do with them, and they'll walk in, and the pictures will be on everything.
Gotcha. So you're literally turnkey. Like they pay you, they pay their deposit, they give you their inspiration, and you get to work and you deliver a turnkey product at the end.
Yes.
Oh, that's stress free. I love that.
Yes.
So, what trends are you seeing right now in event design that you're excited to bring into this year's 2026 events?
And really into backdrops. Like the
Mhm.
main backdrops are your main thing for an event. Even if the event isn't, the tables and chairs aren't that nice, people are gonna focus on the backdrop. So there's a lot of different props I want to create. I want to learn how to do like different draping. That's a trendy thing now. Is
Uh-huh.
excessive drapes.
Drapes. I'm seeing that a lot. What about florals?
Florals. You took the words right out of my mouth. I have a baby shower coming up soon, and that will be my first opportunity to work with fresh flower. So this particular client is very earthy, and she wants like a orange, like a mandarin theme
Okay.
baby shower. So I said, you know what, this is my opportunity to do everything fresh, like fresh flowers, the real oranges, no little plastic props or anything like that. All
Yes, yes, yes.
real materials. So that is my next thing that I want to bring to my business, is doing real flowers.
Nice. Are balloons going away and draping and flowers are kind of taking over?
I wouldn't say balloons are going away.
Okay.
I think that if you want to achieving more elegant looks, draping and florals are the way to go.
Okay.
Balloons, they're great. They can look elegant, but I find they look more elegant when you use metallics and things like that. And if you add florals into it.
Okay.
But
So a mixture. Okay.
mixture,
You just got to know the right level of blending too, but you need a special eye for that, I feel.
you do.
Yeah. So if someone has a tight budget but wants a show stopping experience, what's your top piece of advice?
So when there's a tight budget, I always try to get the client to understand, what exactly they're asking for and the cost that it entails.
Hmm.
So most of the time, once we discuss that and I say, hey, can you do a little bit more? Or this will be if you want to get this look, this is a more realistic price range.
Right.
Some people, they'll up their budget, or others, they'll just opt to either hire someone else or do it themselves.
Okay.
And I'm fine with that, because I always tell clients also, don't, put yourself in a bind for an event.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like a one time
Mhm.
thing. So are you finding that you're having to really add value of your services to justify your prices or people just get it most of the time?
They don't. If you're not familiar with like throwing events and things, you sometimes people don't appreciate the detail, or they don't know
Mhm.
the amount of detail and work that I put into my event specifically. I like the napkins detailed. I like something on the napkins, something here. So everything has to be customized.
Right.
And I always include takeaways. That's another must have.
Like favors?
Favor.
Okay.
Favors are always included in my packages because they're for
Nice.
the guests. I try to include some, even if it's like a little coaster for each person at the table, something small like that and very detailed to make it memorable. And I like for my clients to be able to go in before or during the event to walk around and take in all the detail. And then they're like,
So the client gets a first look.
sometimes
Okay.
some of my clients be late for the event. Maybe 2, 3 hours. Yeah.
Like
So
doing hair and makeup.
doing hair and makeup.
Yeah,
But
that would probably be me.
when we have the opportunity, I do like for them to walk around and just show them like everything I did for them. That's all of it.
Yes. And I bet the reactions are priceless. That's so cool. Okay. So finally, what's one party you dream of planning in the future with no limits?
A wedding with no budget.
So tell me
Or
about
a
it.
wedding, or it's some type of event with no budget.
Mhm.
The person just says, buy whatever, do whatever. Because I would go crazy.
And what would that look like? Like, what would you incorporate into an event like that?
Ceiling decor,
Uh-huh.
humongous florals, entertainment, decorative food setup, all things like that. That's what I want to do. I want to do something like humongous like that.
ambiance, presentation. I love all of
Mhm.
that. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much, Jasmine. I appreciate you. And thank you for tuning into this episode of the Lake Area Business Beat. We will see you next time.
Be creative. Inspire others.